9 years ago today, I walked into my pediatrician's office with my 2-month-old baby as a very pro-vaccine mom. I was a mom that did not question what the doctor told me with my 2 older children. I did everything the doctor said, vaccines, antibiotics, all the things. Now, I was already on a path of learning what's in our food, eating cleaner. I had had no epidural with this baby where I had it with my other 2, but I was still trusting everything the doctor said. We went in, she had her 2-month well visit, she had her 2-month shots, we went home. Later that night, she was screaming uncontrollable, which I now know is the encephalitis scream. She wouldn't let me touch her. The injection site on her leg was swollen and hard and hot. I ended up calling the after hours care from my pediatrician. They said, this is all normal, everything's normal, give her some Tylenol, she'll be fine. So I gave her Tylenol. I dangle nursed her, if you know what that is, because I couldn't even touch her. She ended up falling asleep, slept for like 8 hours straight, which at 2 months old, she had never done that before. And woke up and, her leg was still a little off. Then she developed eczema. And so that made me start questioning things. So I went to the pediatrician at the 4-month visit and said, hey, I have some concerns. And I explained it. She said, nope, that's all normal. It's all good. And they convinced me to vaccinate her again. And I did. And then after the 4-month shots, the eczema got significantly worse. She developed ear infections, which I had healed naturally. She developed a lazy eye, and I had to patch her, which I'll show some pictures of that. And that really didn't sit well with me. I knew something was wrong. And so I didn't know where to turn. The doctors told me everything was normal. So I went into a mom's group on Facebook. And I said, hey, I don't even remember what I said. I think my newborn, my 2-month-old baby is having a reaction to her vaccines. And the woman who owned the Facebook page group, whatever, immediately deleted it, messaged me, oh, you can't talk about that here. But I can introduce you to one of those moms, one of those crazy moms. And she did. And that woman held my hand and was so kind and showed me how to read inserts and what books to read and documentaries to watch and all the things. And I sat there watching those documentaries, sobbing, holding this 4-month-old baby. And between 4 months and 6 months, I decided I was not going to vaccinate anymore. I went to the 6-month appointment ready for a fight, told the doctor no more vaccines. She asked me why. I don't even remember what I said. I just unleashed everything I learned. And she was like, oh my gosh, I feel like you've done a really good job of educating yourself. And she never asked me about those vaccines again. The little girl is now 9 years old. She's never been on an antibiotic, and she is the healthiest out of all of her siblings. And I vowed that I would spend the rest of my life sharing her story and helping other parents not have to go through what we did.